When you go with me to 1 Samuel chapter 28, and we begin from verse 6, you will be scared the way I was scared concerning prayers which are not answered. This man, King Saul, was a man of God. He was appointed king by God, anointed. God sent or spoke to Samuel about this young man, and he anointed him king in chapter 10, 1 Samuel. But a time came when God was no longer answering his prayers. He prayed, and God refused to answer his prayers. When you read in Samuel, 1 Samuel chapter 28, verse 6, the Bible says, "And when Saul inquired of the Lord," he prayed for certain information. He needed a certain guidance. He needed a certain revelation concerning what he was going through. "The Lord answered him not, neither by dreams, nor by Urim, nor by prophets. Then said Saul unto his servants, Seek me a woman that hath a familiar spirit, that I may go to her and inquire of her. And his servant said to him, Behold, there is a woman that hath a familiar spirit at Endor that is bad. And so disguised himself and put on other raiment, because it was shameful. And he went, and the two men with him, and they came to the woman by night." Can you imagine? This king who was appointed king by God, asking God to guide him concerning a certain matter, and God refused. Thank God he knew that God refused. And what happened? He opted to go to sorcerers, to a sorcerer, to a woman with a familiar spirit. And that's bad. That's how far people go when their prayers are not answered. They go secretly. We may not see them, but they go secretly. Like this king, he disguised himself. He put on garments that are not for kings, so that he is not identified by people that has gone to a woman of a familiar spirit, to a sorcerer, to a witch. When people don't get answers to their prayers, they go secretly to witches, to those people with familiar spirits, and that is bad. And that makes God very angry. He doesn't want us to worship other gods. He says, worship God, and only God. Never worship other spirits. Don't add on anything to God.